try this again. This time I took it out of gear. I didn't think of that. But it's pretty stuck. Or I'm just a weenie, which is possible. I didn't have any Wheaties today or nothing. Did have breakfast pizza. Ugh. Probably looked at face to face with a 20-foot snake in about 2 seconds. Don't go that way. What the hell? That's the way I want to go. Damn you. Too much mud down there. I don't know. It's a pretty simple car. Ooh. Ooh. Getting bigger and bigger. Eating good in the neighborhood. I'll just keep spraying her. Trying. Keep crying. That's all I can do. Goofy gloves, or because there's no place to wash your hands out here. The car the judge turned out to be, except not. Judge was the most expensive GTO ever built. The concept was build an economy budget race car, appeal to the masses. Roadrunner priced. Every Judge was over $4,000. This car was supposed to have the orange paint on it until GM put it on a 69 instead of going with the ET call out like they had thought about. Mid-year came out with the GT-37 and done away with the Tempest altogether after the summer. It just became a T-37, which everybody confuses with the GT-37. GT-37 was a special package like the Judge. Factory hood pins, Judge stripe, and because this is one of the very first ones, probably the only original one left in existence, I'd be willing to bet that can be proven it is what it is, the PHS documentation. But by a woman for her husband or brother as he was coming back from Vietnam. Her brother, her little brother, went to the Pontiac dealership with her to pick out a car for him. And they came home with this one for $2,500 or so, is what the PHS documentation says. Out the door. The only option was a GT-37 and a cluster of carpets, because these, like the Judge, came with no trim rings, no chrome. No chrome, no trim, no power steering, no power brakes, no air conditioning. Just a 350 Pontiac and a manual 3-speed with a Hurst shifter. Bench seat. A little torn up right now, but I got all the parts to fix it. That window's been down since 1977, and other than me coming out here and tearing some more of the headliner down last summer, this is pretty much exactly the way I found it in 2003. It had no floors. It had no seat. But what was in here was the registration, the Pontiac protector plate, the original owner's manual, and the other little brochures they give you for your tires and care maintenance. The only thing missing on this entire car is the shifter knob that I never did find, and the splitters in the back, because another part of the package was part of the GT package, GT-37 package, which was call-outs, stripes, and high-performance GTO exhaust with the splitters. But those are gone too, unless they're stashed in the trunk. But I pretty much picked it clean through the back, because I've never actually had the trunk open until I get a tool long enough to reach all the way back there. I cleaned it out through the hole. So it's all salvageable. It needs floors mainly. Floors, frame's good. There's not one rust hole in the frame. It's a solid frame. And these tires even air up from 1977. And that door does shut when it's level. I had it jacked up last year in the front, trying to get the hood open, because the little spring thing that pops it up is broken. Sold in Iowa, built in California. And it only lived 6 or 7 years before someone just threw it away, basically. Because I'd almost bet, from the way it looks, a lot of these dents were done by implements pushing it around the barn lot it was in, that I found it in 2003, where it sat since 77. So I'll get the motor free, put it in 3rd gear, and check all the cylinders with a bore scope and pull it with the uniloader until she starts popping. Maybe. Let's get the valve cover off, see what that looks like first, before this mosquito eats me. ET Mags. That's what they was going to call the car originally in '69. The budget car that became the Judge, the most expensive GT ever built. Shaky. It's 100 degrees. I'm sweating my cute little hiney off.